Hi, I'm Amit Minhas, and in this video I'll be examining the knee. For the purpose of this video, I will be examining the right knee. So to start off with the examination, I first do an inspection. So we look at the knee. So if I just get you to turn to the side, so looking straight on, I will be looking for if there's the symmetry of it, looking at if there's any redness, any scars, and any abnormalities, the symmetry of it. So it seems okay. Also, I could look at the feet to see if there's any pes planus, because that can cause knee pain, but they seem to be quite good. And if I can just get you to turn to the side and checking the side, and then just checking the back for any swellings or any abnormalities there, such as Baker's cysts. Next, I want to check is the gait. So what I will do is I just ask Ali to walk up and down. So walking up and walking down, and I will look in the plane of the walk, look at the swing and the gait, any abnormalities. Okay, that seems okay. And next I will ask him to walk on his heels, so if he can walk up and down on his heels. And again, if he walks the other way, I'm just checking the neuromuscular control, or if he may highlight any knee abnormalities, that's fine. Next, if I can get you to stand in front of the camera, and if you can do a single leg squat, so bend your knee and go down and back up, okay, down again. And this is looking for if there's a pelvic drop, or if there's any pain or any symptoms may bring on an unstable joint, but that's fine. There was a bit of crepitus hurt, but that's nothing to worry about at the moment. Okay, after doing the inspection, I'll ask him to lie on the sofa. Are you, and if you put your legs, are you comfortable? Yeah. Okay. So the examination of the knee, before I begin the knee, I'll do the hip, because we should do the joint above and below the knee. So just quickly to do the hip, I'm just asking to straight leg raise. So if you can lift your leg up right the way up. Okay, fantastic. Any pain? No. Okay, back down and again up. Now I'm going to just bend the knee and externally and rotate the hip. Any pain there? Okay, that's fine. Bring me down. Now we can start with palpation. So starting with palpation or inspection, really, I will look at the quads to see on both sides if there's any wasting. No wasting evident there. This is more obvious to see if I can get you to tense your thigh muscles, your quads, and the other one as well, so we can compare. No, that's quite good. Whilst he's doing this, I'm just going to check if there's a gap under his ankle, because it shows us that he's able to fully extend his knee. If he's unable to do that, there may be a restriction there, which is causing that. That's fine, so you can relax now. Now we'll start with palpation. So with palpation, just going to feel the quad muscles, move down to the quad tendon, the patella, just feel over the patella quickly, patella tendon, tibial tuberosity, and you can see if there's a pes anserine bursa there, but that's not fine. Then just move up medially and feel the joint lines, and feel over the patella, the MCL, and the femoral epicondyle, come over the LCL, come down to the head of the tibia. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so all the structures there seem okay. So now I will just examine the patella to see if there's an effusion there, and this can be done with two tests. One's a Swift test, and this is for smaller effusions. So I will just the sweep test, sorry, and sweep upwards on the medial side and then down on the lateral side, and you're looking for if there's any filling up on the medial aspect typically, which may show a small effusion. Otherwise, you can do the patella tap test for larger effusions, and you draw from the femur down and draw in the effusion into the knee, and then just tap onto the patella, and it should bounce. And if there's an increased bounce or a swelling there, that'll elicit an effusion. Checking the patella still, we'll do the apprehension test, and I'll just slide the patella over laterally first of all, because that's where it dislocates and subluxates. And then move it over immediately just to check the range of the patella. But that seems okay. There's no pain when I was doing that. Okay, that's fine. And then the other test you can do is the grind test, where you just apply pressure on the patella and push down and see if it elicits any pain. And this, if there is pain, that may indicate any patellofemoral syndrome. Okay, but that seems all okay, so happy with that. Next, I will now do the range of movements, the active range of movements of the leg. So can I just get you to bend your knee and bring your heel up to your bottom, right the way up? Any pain? And if you straighten it back out, okay, great. Now I'll do it passively. I'll push, hand over the knee or patella to check if there's any creptors, and that's fine. And then just bring it right the way back, straight, that's okay. I can also check for hyperextension, if you just relax your leg there, and anything less than 10 degrees is normal. People with hyperextension can have prone to more knee problems, but that was all good. So the range of movement and everything so far is okay. So now what I will do is I'll check for the ligaments. So start off with the MCL, the medial collateral ligament, and the lateral collateral ligament. And this I'll do that by doing the valgus and the varus stress tests. So this is done at 0 degrees and 30 degrees. So we'll just do it at 0 degrees with the leg fully extended. Hand on the heel, left hand on the femur, and just applying opposing forces, pushing the heel out and a valgus force in, just seeing the shift of the laxity of the medial collateral ligament, and that seems quite good. We'll do it at 30 degrees, just to, and I can support his leg under my arm, and just shifting it again. Okay, good. Okay, the way I check for the opposite one is just to turn around and do the opposite force. So again, a straight leg, pushing on the ankle and the heel, giving a varus force, bending it to 30 degrees, and shifting it, and heel on the ground, and shifting it. Okay, that's fine. So the medial and the collateral ligaments were good there. If there was any increased laxity or any pain, that would indicate any problems there. I will now check the ACL and the PCL, and that is done by the anterior and the posterior draw test. So if I could just get you to bend your knee, I will sit on the foot just to offer some support, and what I do then is put my fingers behind the knee in the popliteal fossa, fingers on both sides of the patellar tendon in the tibial plateau, and I just give a force pushing it anteriorly to check the laxity and the end point. I can then do the posterior ligament, and I just push downwards in the opposing forces, checking, and that seems good as well. Okay, so ACL, PCL. Now next we're going to do another test for the ACL, and we can start off with doing the Lachman's test. And the Lachman's test, I will take his arm and hold his proximal tibia and just over the femur, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push anteriorly, looking for any increased displacement and if there's any soft endpoints, but that ACL seems fine. Okay, so that concept is okay. Another test for the ACL is the pivot shift test, and this is done by lifting the hip to about 20 degrees, supporting the leg and internally rotating and putting a bit of valgus pressure and just flexing the knee. And what this can do is you'll hear a clunk or pain, which may indicate an ACL problem, but that again is fine. Okay. Moving on to the meniscus, I will now do the best test to assess the meniscus is the McMurray's test. And to do the McMurray's test, I will get the leg and flex it fully, apply a bit of valgus pressure, push against the heel, and just flex it out. So it rotates, the joint rotates. And then you could check doing it on the opposing ways and having your fingers over the knee. Okay, and that's checking from the. So what we're trying to do is to trap the meniscus between the femur condyle and the tibial plate. And but there's no pain there. You're looking for popping, pain, which may elicit a meniscal problem. Okay, so the other test you can do for the meniscus is the bounce test, and that is done by just bending the knee, relaxing your knee, so bending it and just holding the heel and just asking him to straighten his leg out naturally and just let it go. So, and there should be a bounce at the end. Now, if that is not elicited with any restriction or pain, that may indicate a meniscal injury. Next is the Apsley compression test. So if I can get you to turn around and lie on your stomach, please. What I'll do, I will bend the knee to 90 degrees and you apply pressure onto the heel and you just rotate the foot and you're rotating the knee there. If you have pain on eversion, that usually means that is a lateral meniscal problem, and if there's pain on inversion, that means there's a medial meniscal problem. So eversion, inversion. Okay. Any pain there?
No.
Okay. And I will complete the exam by assessing his footwear to see if there's any wear and tear or if there is abnormal wearing away on the soles. Thank you very much.